Boop. Okay, here we go. I apologize if the audio is a little off. I'm still tweaking it a little bit. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you guys. I think I'm gonna have to turn off the fan. I'm just gonna guess, but I turned off the fan all the way. The air very much likely is probably blowing into the mic, and if it is, yell at me. Tell me that it's wrong. Let me fix it. But I have no way of testing it really right this second. So just let me know, and if it is a problem, then we'll fix it. But if it's not a problem, then we'll keep it the way it is, because it's keeping me cool. Boop. That's just the vertical stream. Okay. We kind of need the horizontal stream too. Boop. And, boop. Alright. Publish, yes. Publish, yes. Okay. Hi. How's it going, guys? Water Ghost. Nathan, thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. Nathan, congrats on grabbing first and 90 tax submissions totals. GG's. Mike sounds fine. Can't hear anyone. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, dude. How was your stream earlier today? I caught a little bit of it. I saw you were shooting at a warden, and I was working on my monthly planning, so I didn't get to stick around very long because I was getting distracted, and so I did what any procrastinator should do, but we do not always do. I pressed the mute button on the tab, but it looked like you were having some fun. You're in like some sort of dungeon tower thing, I think. It looked cool. This fishing contest that Elfie put in is honestly making me go crazy. You guys have been going wild with the fishing. It's been awesome to see. Just how many legendaries you guys have caught, first and foremost. Tons of legendaries. But, I mean, it is crazy to see just how much fishing you guys really are doing. What's good? Thanks for popping in, you too, Water. We were playing on Jinx's modded server. Nice. Is that what Jinx is up to these days? Is a modded server? That's pretty cool. I haven't had a chance to really catch what he's been up to too much. Okay. We need to get to business here. So, what we're doing today is nothing too wild. We're going to be going just on a little bit of an adventure. I don't know which way we're going to go yet. I'm kind of tempted to go that way because that's kind of the way we're expanding. East. We're going east most of the time. Oh, okay, that was one of those. Okay. The farther out we go that way, the better, just because I've got that big old gate. That's going to attract people's attention the second they spawn in, I think, until I get some other things built up other places. So it just makes sense that we start expanding out that way from here. Eventually, we'll have other places to go as well. It's just circumstance determines where you go, usually. Hello, Han. Well, hello, and Evan. Evanator. Hi. How are you doing? Actually fishing right now, W. Love that. He's there most of the time these days. Modded isn't really my sort of thing, but it's fun. That's fair. Modded is... It's not everybody's cup of tea. I know it's not mine. Nothing wrong if you do like it. I completely and totally understand why somebody wouldn't be super into it. But I also get, you know, if you've been playing vanilla Minecraft for a very long time, modded does have a certain appeal to it just because it's something different for a little while. So I totally respect it when people take a step back and hop over to modded for a little bit. Janzi, don't be weird. I'm just getting to ban a lot of people today. I think that's the nature of YouTube today, isn't it? They just can't stand seeing you succeed. So they just rage bait. Didn't catch much of it, to be honest. That's fair. Nikita, thank you for spending your taxes. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing today? Alright. What am I doing with these pants? I've held on to them for a while. They could just go in here with the other copper pants. And I've got a ton of empty bundles. Like, all of these are bundles that are empty. So I think I'll take with me 5 bundles. I think that'll be enough, at least. And let's see, anything else that we might want to take? I don't really think I need a flint and steel. So we'll drop off the flint and steel and shears in there. That'll give us a little bit more inventory space. We don't really need all of my tools either. Like, I don't need a fishing rod for now, so I'm just gonna put that down here. The rest of this I'll hold on to. Well, we won't need our fortune pick either, so we'll put that in here as well. Okay. Now we just need all of this to finish cooking, and we should be okay. We should also probably make a new diamond sword. This one's about broken. It's time to retire it. So let's make a new sword. Okay, we do need to do a little bit of fortune, just a smidge. That was only one. Okay. A little unlucky. There we go. Okay, put you away. I put away my sticks. I almost never put away sticks, because I almost always need them. And this is just proof of why. Okay, put those away. We'll just do a single enchant. We're going to be building a library soon, and I'll be able to do full-scale enchanting then. But for now, this little enchantment table out here does the job. We also need a bunch of wheat for the cows again. We went through and killed a bunch of them a couple days ago. So I want to make sure that we hold on to some wheat, because we do need a lot more leather. I don't know how much leather we're going to need, because books are just expensive. Or bookshelves, rather. And until I get villagers, leather and paper is the only way. I could set up villagers for that. Just the purpose of making the library and getting the bookshelves and all that. But I'm at the current point right now where I've just been happy without villagers. So that would be another thing for me to design. Like, I'd have to figure out a new building. I'd have to come up with which system I want to use for the villagers. I'm kind of of the mind, if I do villagers, I want to be doing it one and done. So I build the best system I can, and I don't do it ever again. Like, I do not want to mess with villagers more than once. It's just not something I'm interested in. Ooh, library, villagers, smellagers. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, ads are over. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I know they've been over for probably a couple minutes now, but hope you're doing well. We are going to be going on an adventure today, so that's just what I'm getting prepared for. I've got a bunch of steak. I've got a bunch of fish. I'm just kind of doing some last-minute tasks around the house, trying to get us prepared. I've got some bundles. I don't think I'm going to take the horse with me. I don't really want it to die. Not again. We do need to bring a bed with us. Do we not have a bed anywhere? You know what? Let's go steal a bed. I have one up here somewhere on this hillside. We'll just take it from there. It's my project bed, but it can also be my adventure bed if we need it to be. And then we'll go off and walk towards the sun when it rises, I guess. Which will be soon. We will be sleeping eventually. And then the sun will be rising in the east. So up here, good news. The Forever World video, it is coming out this weekend. I just have to do a little bit more editing for some shorts, but the video is set to come out regardless of the shorts. And I'm officially changing the upload schedule on that to every other week. That'll give me some time to work on some other things that I've promised you guys, like King SMP Season 3's world download and merch release, which, like, that's a thing. If you guys want to, you can buy it. It's kind of pricey, in my opinion, but, oh, hello. You're just a normal horse. Okay. But I do want to make that stuff available to you guys as soon as possible so you can have it. You know, I know King SMP Season 3 was over 6 months ago now, I think. So it's well past time that I get that download out. It's well past time that I put all of that behind me so I can start working on Season 4 eventually. It's definitely time to get some projects off the ground and done. So, you know, just throwing it out there. We've got a lot of cool things coming out over this month, hopefully. I do want to start working more on Omnia as well. I've got the starting point for this month, where we will be... I'm just going to go beginning to end with Omnia. So eventually it'll be a playable enough game that I can release it to you guys, and then there will just be updates afterwards that add on to end points that haven't been picked up on. So, for example, the first feature you interact with in the game is going to be the main menu. So I'm going to build that. Then we're going to build the character customizer. Then we're going to build the gameplay of that. And then, you know, so on and so forth. It's just going to be a continual expansion, which will be good. Hello, loves. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Vinsmoke, hi. How are you doing? What do you mean, game for us? I am building a video game called Omnia. It is a open world space action adventure first-person shooter. Not MMO. I wouldn't call it an MMO. It's an MMO without the multiplayer. And online. It's just massive. That's the best way to describe it, I suppose. So we've been here. I don't know how many of you guys remember this. We explored here once, I believe. Big tree. We saw dogs out here a couple of times. And then down here is where we're actually trying to go, because we haven't been down this way yet, I don't believe. If I turn off shaders, we'll see Voxy. We went out that way a little bit, but we haven't been very far this way, as you guys can see. Like, out there's the Woodland Mansion, for example. And apparently there's a lot of a cave there and some diamonds. Oh, hello. Quite a lot of diamonds, actually. Is that cheating? I think that might be cheating. Okay, but we're just gonna go this way for a little while. Free or not. The game will probably not be free. I'm going to be giving away copies of it as time goes on, more than likely. But it's going to be on PC, and it's probably going to be a very resource-hungry game. So I wouldn't expect most people to run it anyway. Obviously, everything in my power, I'm going to do what I can to make it so that anybody could run it. But I doubt a potato PC is going to be able to run it, in all honesty. Like, that's just the nature of the game I'm talking about here. Everything's being simulated. Lots of really cool graphic pipeline changes and realistic sound. Realistic sound is actually almost more important to me than graphics, because you can do a lot of cool things for accessibility reasons. So you can actually visualize sound for people who are deaf so that they can see where sound is coming from, and they can adjust their gameplay to that, which would be really handy. And I could have an in-lore reason in the game why people could see where the sound is coming from, because technology or whatever. If I could, I would make it free. It's just, it's such a big game that I'm going to be pouring so many hours into it that, you know, I make content for free. I stream for free, which is content as well, but I was talking more so about videos there. You know, the only things I sell right now is a couple of shirts, and occasionally you can buy memberships and stuff like that. I had to make money somehow. So, video game that has been my passion project for 8 years and has only been worked on for a couple of months, really, and is now being restarted again. That one I feel like is actually worth the money. Hello, Ash. Welcome on in, and Ashton. Hi. How are you doing? Make a new SMP that's cracked and vanilla. I will not be making a cracked SMP. It's against Minecraft's terms of service. And I happen to like Minecraft. I don't want to get banned. Hello, Mike. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Okay, so... Man, this... I didn't realize just how big this force was going to be. What do you mean cracked is illegal? It is illegal. You are taking something that is usually paid and receiving it for free. That means it's stealing. I forgot to get a boat. Alright, well... What kitchen appliance would you be if you had to be a kitchen appliance? A... toaster. No, air fryer. I think I'd be an air fryer if I had to be one. How is T-Launcher not banned? There's a lot of things that go into that. Getting a software banned, that is. Mojang can only do so much and spend so much time hunting down cracked accounts. And just because they shut down one domain where you can get it, it could be received at another. People are really good at chasing... People will do what they want at the end of the day. My guess is Mojang probably has a system in place. They know who's using T-Launcher, and they're happy to know that they're using T-Launcher because they at least know what they're using. It's when you get to somewhere that's a little more shady, people that want to play Minecraft for free are going to try to find a way to play it for free regardless. So, T-Launcher isn't gonna... It's not going to put malware on your PC, more than likely. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Can I get out from here? So, I think from Mojang's perspective, they're doing the world some good by leaving it there instead of making people go to more questionable places. But it does cost Mojang a ton of money, people pirating content. I'm taking the trading stations because I will be needing them later. Also the books. I'd be a pizza oven. Everyone loves pizza. That's fair. That's a good point. How do I get this game? This game, the one I'm playing right now, this is called Minecraft. You can get it by going to minecraft.net. And they should have it for sale there. Nope. Do I want the bell? I don't need the bell. I'm good. For now. Just check right here. I'm going to leave the armor and tools, I think, because I don't need them anymore. I I definitely don't need the iron spear, but the iron helmet and leggings, I can get iron. I will probably be building an iron farm at some point. I'm just kind of waiting until I actually do need it. Because I would rather... I want to wait. I want to try to play the game slowly. So, copper has been something I've been manually obtaining. I don't have a copper farm yet. Same thing with an iron farm. I want to wait on that until I know for certain that I do need it, because there's just not a better way. We'll just have to wait and see, though. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. Kua, how you doing? Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you guys. We're just hanging out on my forever world. We're going to be going on a little bit of an adventure. Taking a break from fishing and building, and instead just a little bit of exploration. Hello, CLR Heart. Hello, hello. How are you doing? And, Dagsy? Hi, Sam. Welcome on in. Creative Bed. Hi. Yes, that was spruce back there. We love spruce. It's my favorite wood type. Sam, please don't spam. That kind of rhymes. That does rhyme. Oh, jeez. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Appreciate you asking. All right. All right, Sam. I'm going to teach you a lesson. Take about 60 seconds and think about it for a minute. Okay. We're good. Spruce is the best wood. Spruce, dark oak, pale oak. I like all of the woods, really, but those three right there, I love them so much. Pale oak, I wish I would use more, but it's still new in my mind, so. Everyone calls me Dag? Dag, gotcha. All right, sweet, got you. All right. But yeah, we're having a good time. We are just playing some Minecraft on the Forever World. My base is somewhere back there, and we're just going this way. It's pretty good times, though. What were you guys up to? I haven't had a chance to pop into any of the streams yet. I haven't used Pale Oak yet. I haven't either. It's, I mean, I'm going to be using it a little bit in this next build that I'm working on. But, it's probably gonna be a little bit before I actually use it as like a centerpiece to any builds. It's a really cool block though. And I will say the Pale Oak shelves work wonderfully with quartz. So I can at least confirm that much. Learning more Cobblemon, nice, okay. How'd that go? Did that go good? I'm assuming it probably did, but you never know. Sometimes modded makes me pull out my hair. I'm not gonna lie. It's more so the technical mods, though. I know Cobblemon's a little more. It's probably a little more straightforward anyway. Especially if you have some knowledge already on like Pokemon and such. I got grounded from my PC, so I can't play Minecraft. Oof. Sorry to hear that. Hello, Shadow Wolf. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I forgot my coffee. That's what I forgot. I'll go get that later. I will go get that later. A bit late, but welcome. Not too bad. Nice. I'm glad to hear it. Hello, Creep Majesty. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Hello, Adam. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Getting back today. Nice. Better late than not at all. Exactly. Forgot my brain in math class today. Oh no. It's okay. I'm bad at math. I can relate to you. Math is hard. What? Oh. I heard it open behind me and I was scared. You know, we've already made jokes about Herobrine being in the world, so it confused me. Sometimes I really do wonder, is my world haunted? because there's some weird things. Now, the chest's opening, that's from a mod. I don't know which one, but it is from one of them. Treasure hunt. Let's see. We need to go north. So east. This way's north. Wait, no, we need to go south. Southeast. This way. Alright. I know my directions. That is true. I'm good. Thanks. Glad to hear it. I was in the middle of a raid in Arc Raiders. Ooh, nice. How'd that go? Arc Raiders is such a cool game. I love watching it on Twitch all the time. I don't know if I could get into it by myself, but I love watching people play. It's very addicting. They expect me to know what E equals, bruh. I think it equals MC squared. I have no clue how to say your name, so I'm gonna call you Tall. Hello, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Skitty, hi. It's good to see you. Long time no see. Absolutely. Might be fresh animations if you have that. I don't have fresh animations, but I have, it's subtle effects, I believe. It's probably this one. If I go to chest, blocks. Yeah, it's this one. Subtle effects add so many cool things, but there's a lot of them that I just haven't picked up on being them. I could remove it easily, and I probably will at some point, but it's also a cool detail. I could see myself using it in a build somewhere, possibly. I haven't decided yet. MC squared, gotcha. Your smile is so beautiful, you have to smile more. I appreciate that, thank you. You know, life's too short to not smile. I know it's been said before. I'm going the wrong way. I know it's been said before many times before I've even said it, but it's true. It is just the truth. Have you beat the Ender Dragon before? I have beaten it before, just not on this world. Turtles, hello. Let's take a screenie of them. That way I have coordinates. There we go. Doot. Okay. I want the turtles because we're gonna need a ton of shellmets. When are we gonna need that? Whenever we build our armory, it's gonna have like all the armor types, plus all of the armor trims on all of the armor types in all of the materials. So it's gonna be like 30,000 different pieces of armor or something like that. And I'm gonna need a lot of helmets. I mean, somebody could run the math on that. However many trims times the helmet times, well, I guess it would just be how many trims times how many materials times 1, because you only have one helmet made out of turtle. Plus 1, because it's also no trim, no material. So, I don't know. Where is this thing at? We need to go south. This is south. At least 6 or 7. Yeah, something like that. I finally have 3 months of freedom. Summer break. Yeah, nice. Summer break is always an exciting time. Let's see if I can do this first try or not. I believe it's right here. I know there's the 9-9 trick, so we'll also pull up that just to confirm. I don't see it on my screen. I'm just gonna assume it's right here. It may not be here, though. I thought it had to be under sand. Yeah, I don't think it's here. Okay. Well, Was I looking the wrong way? Yeah, that's... It should be right about here then. Okay. I may have done a little bit of a stupid there the first time, but I did prove something. I do know how this works, sort of. Sometimes. I'm gonna break it as well, just so I don't get confused. There we go. Okay, let's put my valuables in one bag. Okay, and we'll put in food that we obtain in another bag. I can't put it in there. Okay, that's some random suspicious stew. We could gamble on that. Do you guys want to gamble on the suspicious stew? We could do positive or negative effect. It's a 50-50 chance. Oh, you put that in there. I like to keep all my treasure maps. I think it's fun to have them for, like, decorations later on. So we'll hold on to that for a little bit. There we go. We'll take that. I'm going to throw out the sword. We don't need it. We'll take TNT, put it in there. That. Put the books in. I don't really think we need the moss, but I'll take it. You guys are getting inner monologue a little bit. I'm not gonna apologize for it though. I'd gamble. All right, you guys ready to gamble a little bit? This is a Twitch thing. Sorry, YouTube. You guys don't have channel points right now. Okay. Sus stew. Positive or negative? All right. Negative effect. Positive effect. All right. I will give you guys 2 minutes to vote on that. All right. It's almost nighttime. So let's go ahead and just keep going this way then. We got treasure, so I can't complain. At least a couple million, 6 or 7, 99 trick is the best. I do that, yeah. I try not to rely too much on my F3 screen if I can avoid it. It's just personal preference, really. It's not that big of a deal, though. Well, I guess we better hope that it's positive, otherwise you might lose some channel points here. Admiral wasn't here to put 10 on whatever nobody else did, so this could be a point burner. We'll see. Total combinations, over 4,000 unique non-leather combinations exist, while total combinations including dyed leather reach over 4 billion. This is a lot, yes. Yeah, I don't intend on doing all the different leather dye combinations just because there is that many. Because of all the color codes and such. Or wait, it's still accepting points. Okay, it updated on my side. I'm sorry. I thought it ended already. Okay, you guys are good. I do encourage somebody to put at least 10 there. There we go. Somebody did it. Admiral, did you just get here? I see you're online on Discord now. It would not surprise me. 16 trims times 6 armors is 96 sets of armor. Yes. Yes. Just got here, okay. I thought so. I thought so. All right. Let's come over here. Vivian, thank you so much for submitting your taxes. 32 times total. GG's, half a stack. Love to see it. All right. You guys have gambled a lot of channel points here. I've got Suspicious Stew, and we're going to find out what in the world it gives us in terms of status effect. If it's positive, then whoever put 98% of the vote, or 98% of the prediction there, you will make 70 channel points. Or whoever put 70 on the negative, you guys will get a lot of channel points. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Weakness. It's a negative. R.I.P. Sorry, Nathan. How are you doing though? It's good to see you, Vivian. I did the math wrong. 16 trims, 7 armors, 112 sets of armor. Apparently you can do leather armor trims. Yes, you can. But then there's also all of the materials too. So you've got like amethyst, gold, iron, diamond, netherite. All of those can also be applied as a trim material. So then you have even more armor combos because of that. I just thought it would be positive as it was from treasure. You would think it would be. You really would think. Unfortunately, Minecraft kind of screwed you over there. I forgot I need to be the one to end that prediction. So let me go ahead and choose outcome. That was negative. So congratulations, Nikita and 2 others. I can't see who the others are right now because Twitch is being a little silly. See details. It's not popping it out. Okay, well, whoever got it, congratulations. You guys bet well, I guess. Okay. Nikita, Admiral, and Vivian, congratulations, you 3. Big channel points. And everybody say thank you, Nathan. I'm glad Nikita won it. I feel less bad now. Nikita deserves it. Absolutely deserves it. Yoink. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yoink. Thank you. We could take all of... I mean... We do need to feed our cows. There we go. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of armor trims. We're gonna have a really big armory, but the good news is I have a lot of time. You know, I'm gonna at least... My plan is I would like to do more than one. Well, I'd like to try to do one every single stream at minimum. And I'd like to try to do, I guess, one every video as well. It's weird seeing the stream portrait. Oh, that's a new Twitch thing. If you want, you can change it back to classic view. It's up to you. There's a... You have to click classic view, I think is what it's called. It's in like the top corner, and it should allow you to go back to the old way if you want it. Let's see. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, these are gonna be my random building blocks. Okay, plants for you. Okay. I'll take the extra bundle. Sure, why not? Oh, in a second. Why have you gone upside down? I've been name tagged Dinnerbone. Nathan spent some channel points. Okay, what else can we steal? That makes sense, yeah. It just happens sometimes. Okay, take all that. Thank you. The golden dandelion. Guys, we're gonna have golden dandelions before long. I'm planning on updating for either the next video or the video after that. I'm just trying to plan out some builds that I can do around the tiny takeover drop. But I do want to be on it soon. It's only a matter of time. Okay, we need to take out some things. I'm gonna take out the hay bales. Because there's just that many of them. Okay. Put that away. Put that away. Okay. It's gonna be baby cow. Yay. Yes, we're gonna have, I think we're gonna do 2 baby cows, and then we're also gonna do all the animal pens. So you guys will have the ability to name, like, a couple of baby animals at all of the pens, which will be cool. I may even just make it a channel point redeem once I get all the animals together. I may just actually... I've already been here. I may just... This is kind of a cool village. I'm not gonna lie. Let's take a screenshot of that with the coordinates. That way I can come back here sometime. We may do a cool... We may do a cool thing. Prepare to catch bunnies. Yeah, I know. That's gonna take me a while. But it's gonna be worth it. I might set up a channel point redeem. Kind of like, you guys... All you who watch Alfie know. When he does his extra live streams, he makes like a spreadsheet. And he's got a list of everybody that needs a redeem of a certain name for a certain animal. I may just do something like that, honestly. Just steal the idea really quick, and it'll be for channel points, but same idea, at least. That way you guys can get all of your creatures at some point in time, because it's going to take me a while. It'll definitely take me a long, long while to get most of that done. Alfie loves his spreadsheets and Google Docs. Oh my goodness. I don't think there's a thing he loves more than spreadsheet in Google Docs. Besides maybe terraforming. Close, maybe. I always miss gambling. Hello, Swifty. Welcome on in. Gambling redemption. Same points as making a poll, but you can request a gamble on anything. That's not a bad idea. The only thing about that is I'm trying to make all of the channel points ideally automated, or close to automated anyway, which is why I've actually been considering removing the poll option. As nice as it is to be able to let you guys make a poll, we're gonna get rid of the saplings. We don't need them. As nice as it is, though, for you guys to be able to make your own polls and such, it's something that either I need to get somebody who will sit there and make them for me, or I have to do it myself, and that's not exactly something I really want to mess with. You could technically do it. It would be a pain in the butt, though, because you'd have to require everybody to format it in such a way so that the bot would be able to take the message that you send and fill in the fields, because you'd need it to figure out how in the world to determine... that's weird. It would have to be able to determine all the fields that somebody asks for the poll. And I don't know how to do that myself, to be entirely honest. Technically, you could. It's just... it would require a lot of people following the method that you set up as well. Otherwise, it'll just auto-refund, and they'll get frustrated. Also, Swiftu, thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. Good evening, Your Majesty. I do hope you're having an absolutely incredible day today. Thank you very much, Skunk. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day as well. Appreciate you, dude. Village Island. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Okay, this right here. This is a good reason to turn off chests. You ready? I'm not gonna take it because I would not have found it otherwise, but... random bubbles. There's gotta be a chest somewhere right here, surely, right? Although I'm not seeing one anywhere down here. Hang on. Maybe it just has random bubble effects. If so, kind of crazy. Why is there bubbles then? I don't know. That was weird. Okay. Just random bubbles. Cool. What? That's just dirt. That dirt right there doesn't do it. Dirt right there doesn't do it. What? What? Okay. Okay. I'm not cheating. I'm just genuinely curious why in the world it's doing this. Hang on. So it's right here. Down. There is nothing down here whatsoever to make it do that. Is the dirt drowning? I think the dirt is drowning. So it must have pre-select. It pre-selects coordinates, is my guess, throughout the world to do bubble particles occasionally if the conditions are met. Although it's gone now. And now it's back. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, problem with gambling redeem is you lose points straight away for redeeming it. Yeah. I would say for gambling, just like if you guys have something you want to gamble on, just like say it in chat and we'll probably end up doing it. Should have mentioned it again. I remember to breathe so the bubbles came back. Yeah, no kidding. Also, I want these bushes right here. They're so nice to have. I think we have some around the house, so we only need one. But they're so nice. Okay. I think I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, catching bunnies. At some point, I will have every animal available to me, and we'll build like a zoo of some sort for all the viewer animals. And that'll be really cool. You guys will be able to have quite the list of creatures out there. And then, of course, there's other mobs as well. I'm sure people are going to request absurd things. I'm sure somebody's going to request a wither, and I'm not saying I'm definitely going to do it, but there are ways to trap withers and, like, pacify them, sort of. I am halfway considering possibly making that a thing where you could request a wither. Can I request a phantom? Can I have the ender dragon? Technically, you could do the ender dragon, but I don't want to mess with it. To be entirely honest, the ender dragon might be the only one I would say almost hard no on. Like, maybe I would think about it. I don't know, though. I don't know. Can I have a warden? I would be okay with a warden because I could at least build a specific spot for it, and I don't think everybody would request it, is the thing. Like, the Ender Dragon, I think this, once the secret gets out that you could request it, I would be only getting Ender Dragons for the next 20,000 streams. Not something I particularly want. I should ask for something painful like an Elder Guardian. I'm kind of more tempted to say it has to be a renewable mob, only because of that. Because I've only seen a handful of ocean monuments, There's not very many of them. I do know I need to save at least one at some point. Can I request a phantom? A phantom would be doable. I've got name tags for days as well, so... Enderman would be fire. Enderman would be fun. I'd be okay with that one. Ghast. That one would be allowed. That one would be allowed. And eventually I'll have a farm for a lot of these as well, so it's just about extracting it. So if I do it right, I will probably have a switch of some sort to help me extract mobs from certain farms and such. Vex. Oh, you hate me. You hate me. Blaze in the overworld. Yeah, I think we could probably do that. Hello, Appa. English only, please. I don't know how to remove that. Hang on. There's a way to do it. I just don't know how to do it. YouTube modding is probably the one thing I do need somebody for. I think you said hello. I don't know. That's what Google is saying that you said. But I don't speak Russian. I'm sorry. The guy that summons the Vex. Oh, an evoker. You guys are mean. You guys are coming up with all the mean ones. I might just start with passive mobs, and then I'll expand it as we go. Just because you guys are asking for this. Blaze in the overworld. I could probably do that. That one wouldn't be too bad. I loved your newest video, by the way. Oh, thank you. I put a lot of work into that. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I genuinely spent so much time editing that video. I'm glad you liked it. Strider would be good. I'm 100% for a Strider. We don't need the potatoes. We have them already. It's a waste of space. Quite honestly, we don't need most of what I have here. Okay. Put the feather in there. I'm gonna take those as crafting materials and put them over here. Okay. There we go. I definitely have not checked everything. But I feel like I have. Let's take the wheat and go. I haven't quite finished it yet. It's pretty long. It is a pretty long video. Speaking of long videos, there's also a long video this weekend. Jokes aside, it's not April Fool's related. It's a lot... There's a lot less awkward gaps in it. It's, it was made with intent. But new Forever World video coming out. It'll be... I think final runtime like 32 minutes or something like that. I don't know. I felt like it should have been a little shorter, in all honesty. It was a good... There was a good topic in it. I think it probably should have been shorter, in all honesty. I didn't know what to cut anymore. We had cut so much. There's a lot of mobs out here. Actually, you know what? Sky check. How are we looking here? Is there anything I would build out this way? I'm not particularly thinking of anything here, so let's just keep going. I've been trying to take screenshots as we go of places that I would like to build at some point. That way I can write it down in the document, and I'll have an infinite list of ideas of what to build. And eventually we'll be building a pathway from village to village, and we'll be able to see what I might do along the path. We might do like a traveling merchant camp or something like that. No heavy breathing ASMR. No more of that. I'm sorry. Bro's reading chat. I do read chat. Yes, Madi. I'm just taking my time. Hello, Appa. Hello. Was there a reason you didn't do a video on the April Fool's update? I looked at it. It wasn't particularly super interesting to me. It was a good update. I mean, it wasn't like the most mind-blowing thing that they've ever done. It was basically just sulfur cubes, but if every item was a sulfur cube. There were some cool things with it, like dynamic lighting, technically. Which I kind of wondered if sulfur cubes would do dynamic lighting anyway. I don't know if this is confirmation of it, but... you know, there's a lot of cool stuff in it. It just wasn't enough for me to go, I definitely want to do this, because I'm short on time on Wednesdays anyway. But also, the Discord April Fool's update was so addicting. Oh my goodness, I couldn't stop playing. I wasted so many hours on it. And you know what? I have no regrets. Okay, we need to start condensing down some things in here before long. So what we'll do is we'll craft the iron and the emeralds into blocks. We'll craft the nuggets into ingots, and that'll get us some more room. There's an April Fool's update. I didn't see it. Yeah, it's only on desktop. There's a little leaf in the top corner, and they've basically made a little game that you can play. I've heard that there might be a badge that you can get, but I don't know that to be 100% true. That's just what somebody on the internet said. So it very well could have been another April Fool's thing that I was lied to about. Who knows? We have pumpkins already. I don't think we have bamboo, though, so we should take that with us. More turtles. NP, take your time. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it. What versions do you play on right now? I am playing on Minecraft 1.21.11, so Mounts of Mayhem, on Java Edition. I will be updating to the 26.1 Tiny Takeover game drop. I just need to wait until there's a good enough reason for me to, because I don't know if all my mods have updated yet. I don't use a ton of mods. They're all quality of life, so I could live without them. But I do want to... I'm going to take my time just to be sure. Because once I update, I can't go back, first. And second, I do make videos on this world, so I want to make sure I do it for a video. So it very well could be the next episode. Episode 8 is about making everything cute. Who knows? I need to get used to Minecraft on my laptop now, I've realized. Ooh, Minecraft on the laptop. Heck yeah. It's fun. I think you'll like it. You used to play Switch, right? I think. Still running on 21.10 on my Forever World. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. It's kind of a pain to update. I mean, it's not, like, awful. Generally speaking, if there's no mods whatsoever that you need to update, you just press the button and hope it works. You do a backup, and then you press the button and hope it works. But with mods, like, if you're using, like, I know a lot of them are a pain in the butt to update different instances for your mod loaders. Really bad. I hate updating those things. Modrinth has made it pretty easy to update your instance. I hate doing it on CurseForge, though. I will never, ever, ever use CurseForge ever again. Oh my goodness. Like, all respect to people who do use it. Like, you know, use the platform you like. I just can't get myself back on there. It's so... It's just not my preference. That's probably the best way to put it. Holy cow, that is big. That is really big. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. There's this really old Minecraft map. Some of you probably have heard of it, the Temple of Notch. Okay? Hear me out. What if we built, like, a Temple of Reg and we put it on this mountainside, and you could sacrifice something to it, and if it's pleased with your sacrifice, then it lets you in. If it is not pleased with your sacrifice, then it cries, and optionally, it opens up a door, like a side door, with a gas inside of it, so it shoots a fireball at you. I think that's a wonderful idea. We're gonna build that at some point. That may be one of my collaboration ideas, though. I don't know. I don't do good with redstone usually, so that might be something I ask somebody else for help with. I don't know a ton of people who are really good at redstone, so that might have to wait. Oh my goodness, what in the world? Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of a story here in a second. Because this is starting to kind of look like it. Yep, and now I'm broke and can't afford anything, including Nintendo Online subs. I relate to being broke. I'm right there with you, man. That's fair. Whenever I use CurseForge, none of the mods work. That's fair. Gabriel, hello, hi. How are you doing? What do you think Bedrock is made out of? That's a good question. I don't know. What is Bedrock made out of? As a child, I believed the Temple of Notch seed and fell for videos giving a seed for the Temple of Notch. Oh no. You should casually ask Mumbo Jumbo. That seems like something he might be sort of interested in. I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't know how I would do it. Java or Bedrock? I'm good at Redstone. I'm on Java. Me too. I can build a rocket. I'm good at building. Nice. C++, I think. That is what Bedrock is programmed in. Yes, you are correct. Bedrock has the name in its... has the thing in its name, bed and rock. That's a good point. It's just made out of bed and rock. I built an airplane. Nice. Okay, story time. Because this terrain reminds me of it. When I was first starting this world... Oh my goodness. When I was first trying to design this world and decide how I wanted it to go, I really wanted some unique things about it. And so I was trying to make a data pack for the world so that as you got farther out, there would be these bands, essentially. Because the way the Minecraft terrain system works, there's like a couple of noise settings, and then that determines the terrain, and then the terrain determines the biome. I didn't know how that worked yet, but I was trying to make amplified terrain bands because I thought there would be some really cool builds we could do with amplified terrain within the build, or within the world, but I didn't want a completely amplified world. I couldn't find a way to do it because there's just no way to do it within the current biome world gen system. So it made me really bummed out when I first started things. But this right here, this is like kind of close, sort of. So you've got some kind of more amplified looking, it's more extreme hills type of terrain, I suppose. It's not amplified by any means. It's kind of windswept, I think, is probably the proper term. It's just, that's what it reminded me of. I hadn't thought about that in a little while. Ultimately, I think it was probably for the best that we didn't do that, but it was something I did want at one point in time. I really want to do some stuff with amplified terrain at some point, though. This is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go this way. I built an airplane. Do you know the Broken Script or the Man from the Fog? I have heard of them. I've not played with them myself, though. I have heard, though. I'm going to play with them at some point in time. I have some friends who have asked me if I would be interested in possibly playing Minecraft Horror with them, so there may be a video about it. Who knows? Oh my goodness! What is this terrain? I'm sorry, I'm just amazed. See ya, Vivian. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you, dude. It was good seeing you again. And I hope you get plenty of rest. I don't think we have a golden Nautilus armor, so we'll go ahead and take that. This is kind of nice. Let's put that in here. Okay, I think it's time we downsize some of what we've done here. Because we've got a lot of items in this bundle, and it needs to be crafted into other things. That way we can fit more in the bundle. Okay. One of those. Oop. And then one of those. And a couple of those. Okay. Much better. Hello, Wolfa. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Good. Have a good stream, King and chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Sweet. That will get us a little bit further from home, at least. We're already an hour into stream. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was planning for a 2-hour stream, so this is about right. Treasure. Don't mind if I do. Okay, we need to go east. This way. And then we'll probably have to go a little south, but not super. Oh, wait. Swamp. We need that. We haven't seen mangrove yet. We do need mangrove. I don't know what we're gonna use it on yet, but mangrove is such a pretty block. We'll find a way to use it. Another stew gamble. If we get some more stew, yeah, absolutely. The turtles are congregating right here. I think there's something suspicious happening there. Wait, I thought that was a cactus. We have cactus already. What am I doing? We don't need to worry about that. I am going south, right? No, I'm not. Okay. Okay. How's everybody doing today, by the way? I think I've asked that a couple of times, but I keep forgetting. It's been a pretty okay day, honestly, for me. I can't complain too much. That train is just wild. I've got monthly planning done, so everything should be a go for April. I'm hoping to get some stuff caught up so that you guys can enjoy all the cool things that I've promised that haven't been delivered. And I'm hopeful that it'll actually get done this time. I've been able to talk to some friends a little bit more recently, and that's been fun. I've been up late, though. I need to get back on fixing that. I have really been bad about it. I think my average sleep time now is, I've been going to bed at like 4 a.m., which isn't awful. It's not the worst it's been, but it's definitely not good. So I want to try to fix that if I can. Long Easter weekend? Heck yeah. Love that. Love that. Easter's pretty hype. I do like Easter. I don't know what we're going to do for it this year, but my family, we tend to do some form of lunch for Easter, and it's usually a decently sized lunch. Okay, right here. Oh, I was one off. Okay. Ooh, hello. Okay. Let's clean up my inventory a little bit while we do this. Okay. No stew, unfortunately. It is getting late. I should go upstairs, not sleep the rest of the year. Just don't mess with my internet. I'm sorry. I will try not to mess with your internet. Not that that means much, but I can at least try, right? Water breathing potions. Those are so nice. I wish we could have like a potion bag. Like, Mojang, please. Potion bag would be amazing. Good luck, yeah. Oh, wait. And then we need to go to that swamp so that we can get mangrove, possibly. If there's no mangrove there, I might just be sad, but it'll be okay. Sadness just happens sometimes. Put you in there. Okay. Wait. I got this. There we go. You guys ready for this? This is about to be really cool. Or really stupid. One of the two. I do have a water bucket, so let's just have that handy. There we go. I got it. I got it. Okay, we need to... What? Mouse tweaks. Gotcha. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. No. Do this. There we go. Okay, what are we doing? We gotta go this way, back this way. Because we needed the swamps, right? That terrain is amazing. I don't know what we're gonna do with it yet, but I'm thinking. Just know I am thinking. I think the Temple of Reg is a great plan. But I want to do more with it beyond that. I think we could probably do some, like, rope bridges, or just normal bridges, any sort of bridge between the mountains, but I don't know what would go on them or in them, is the other thing. So I don't want to, like, go too far ahead of myself with it. We're still a long ways away from that anyway. That might be like an episode 100 kind of problem. At the rate we're moving, it almost definitely is. Okay. Well. My swamp, we saw all the swamp. Okay. Noted. Well, let's go east. That is all the swamp. That is a disappointment. Oh well. Back to mountains, I guess. That's cool. We could do something more piratey. I've never really built in a pirate build style, so this could be interesting. I don't know. I'll think about it. I will definitely think about it. But that's kind of what this terrain could be good for, I think. Make it more palm trees and such. Build a giant jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. Hello, Rift. Welcome on in. I got to check out some of your messages. I didn't see the newest ones, but I did see the live performance variations, and then also the Castle of Glass. I got to listen to that as well. That's a lot of horses. Let's go this way, though. Well, maybe we go that way. I don't know. Yippee, what you think? I thought the live performances were really good. I hadn't heard some of them, so it was pretty cool. It's a nice shaped mountain to build on. Wait. Hang on. Is it that mountain over there? Actually, kind of would be cool. I don't know what I would do with it yet. It's kind of flat on one side. Why is it so flat? Is that on a chunk boundary? It is. That's peculiar. Okay, interesting. How did I F3G? Accidentally also reloaded my resource pack. This might take a second. Okay. One with the horses, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think you could do something fun leading up it. And there's also a village up there, which I wasn't going to see anyway, so I'm not going to go there. I'm very strict on that for myself. If I wouldn't see something based on the mods I have, then I try not to go there immediately. Ooh. I know some people aren't that way, and that's okay. Why do you want me to say that? Just curious. It's from the live in 2003 Texas during their sanatorium tour around the US and Southern Canada, opening for Metallica, Deftones, Limp Bizkit, and Mudvayne. Nice. Okay. I'd never heard those. So it was a treat for me, but it was also I liked just hearing you with it as well. I thought your voice complimented it. So I liked it. Does my opinion mean anything? You can decide that for yourself, but your voice is like a YouTuber, like Avery Doors. I have no clue who that is, but I will take your word for it, and I'm gonna assume that's a compliment. Wow, oh my goodness, this is cool. Oh, we gotta go. I'm sorry, we gotta go see that. What is this? What just happened to my world? Like, this is awesome. Hello there. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. Oh, this is water. Okay. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. These mountains are amazing. That is beautiful. I know, it's so frustrating. Why can't I get this kind of stuff everywhere? Truly a one-of-a-kind experience here. So many mountains. So many mountains. Oh, village. You can check. I will have to check them out after stream, probably. Can I join? Unfortunately, this is not viewer joinable. This is my solo survival world. If you're looking for worlds to join, I can recommend two great content creators, Kitrix Live and King Elfie. Both of them have wonderful, active viewer joinable servers. Well, right now, Elfie's is very active. King Elfie has a very, very active server. Kit's is on a little bit of a break, but when she's back, the SMP will be active again, more than likely. So if either of them sound interesting enough, I would encourage you to check out their communities and join their worlds. I do have one that's in the works. It's going to be a long while before it comes back into play. Unfortunately, it's expensive to run that stuff. I'm gonna condense down my wheat. And then I'll put the 3 in there for now. That should help. There we go. I thought about killing you. I don't know why. You're just a baby. I really shouldn't have. Okay. I don't usually kill babies, guys. I just need to put that out there on the record. It's not a usual activity of mine. There we go. Okay. Put those in there. Books go in there. Okay, we have too many books. I say too many. It's almost a stack. We're good. We're chilling. Alright, lots of books now. Yeah, I definitely needed them. This will help with the library a little later, so. Okay. Let's go on the ice. Let's ice boat. Wait. We got cod. Let's try to get a cat. I don't know if they eat cooked fish, but I think they do. Come here. I've got fish. Could you, like, stand still, please? You don't eat cooked fish. Dang. I don't have any non-cooked fish. I left my rod at home, so no cats for us today, guys. Sorry. Didn't mean to get my hopes up for you guys. Here we go. This is east, right? No, that's south. This is east. This way. Kill some with a sword. Cats? I don't know what you get up to in your free time, Nathan. That's for you. Yeah, or fish. Oh! Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Do they spawn under, like, this water? Or the ice? I mean, I see squids, but I don't see any... I guess there are salmon. Okay. We could have. If we run into another village, we probably will then. Polar bear, and that's a cub. Let's get out of here. Okay. I sacrificed a few cats on stream the other week. Needed string for a bow. That's wild. That's actually wild. Fun gaming. I intend on making a server at some point. They're just very expensive to own. But when I do own it, yeah, you guys will be able to play. I'm intending to have a big SMP for you guys to have access to. There'll be some fun experimental servers as well that we might run alongside it. Cool events. I'd like to do, I'm intending to also do some mini games at some point. That way you guys can play on there as well. It'll be Java and Bedrock, so everybody would be welcome to play. I think it'd be a good time. Like Eternos. Eternos isn't bad for a few people, but the amount of people that I have in my community that would want to play, it would kill an Eternos server. If they had enough resources, absolutely, I wouldn't be against it. It's just the 1 GB of RAM or whatever they give you isn't really enough, sadly. We can take that out, yeah. Okay, you turn into that. Okay. Boop, boop. Okay. Condensed, we're good. Send that over for your information. It's actually evil. Like, I feel like that's just not even chaotic, neutral or anything like that. No, that's just evil. There's nothing redeemable about that. Okay, where are the rest of the fish? Where are all the fish at? Well, I got one. Minecraft wouldn't give cat drops if they didn't want it to happen. I mean, I can't argue with that. What am I supposed to say to that? Like, you're not wrong. It doesn't make you right, but it doesn't make you wrong. Ugh. It's messed up. It's just messed up. Ba -ba -ba. You. I have too many bundles. Let's start stacking up my empty bundles. There we go. That way I can sort of maintain some space. Cauldrons are kind of expensive. Let's take those with us. I play Mojo Launcher. I'm not familiar with that one. What, is it any good? In phone? Oh, I didn't know they had launchers on phone. That is news to me. Okay, that's empty. Fish, right, we needed fish. So I kill you. How many fish do we think it'll take? There we go. Okay, you... I'm getting greedy. Okay. 4, no more than 6 or 7. Gotcha, okay. Off the shaders? What? Are you asking what shaders I'm using? These are complementary reimagined. If that's what you're asking. You say 4 fish for the cat? Okay. All right. You guys want to gamble on that, or are we done with the gambling? Yeah, I just imagine you pulling on their whiskers. No, that's awful. Can you tell me best server for Java? Well, it depends on what your definition of best would be. Are you looking for a like a survival server, or are you looking for a mini game server, or some other type of server, like a creative building server? Because that will change my answer. Also, Swiftu, congrats on the 5 stream streak. I just now saw that. Okay. I'd gamble. Okay. Catfish. I don't know. 4. We'll do 5 or less. Fish. 6 or more fish. All right, you guys will get like 2 minutes on that. Because I still gotta go find a cat. There you go. Okay. Survival? Okay. Right now, I would say the best server that you could hop on then, at this very moment would probably be, the King's Court SMP. It's run by King Elfie. He's got like a really active community over there. The world never resets, so you'll never lose your builds. They've got a really cool fishing pack. If you've heard of Skyblock Kingdoms, it's the same one that they used there. It's a really, really cool server. And I know Elfie pretty well, I would say. So I can vouch that he puts a lot of time into it to make it what it is, and he really does want it to keep growing and keep doing things. So if you ever want to join his community, I highly, highly recommend him. I'm taking your bed, sir. So far, we've got believers here on the 5 or less gang. I appreciate the confidence. I'm sure... Whoa. Screenshot popped up in my face. There we go. Somebody might want to throw some on 6 or more just in case. But if you're cool with losing channel points, then by all means. I actually think we probably will get it within 5. I'm almost very certain. All right. Okay. It's Scrap Squadron. Hey, how's it going, Scrap? Good to see you. And it pop up till it's over. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nikita. I can reset it really quick. Here, let me run it again for a minute. Delete. There you go. It's not just gonna let me make it use like the previous prediction. Okay, sweet. All right, give me a second. I still got stuff from Stardew Valley. Will I have a child this stream? That was a very common one. Catfish. 5 or less. 6 or more. All right, there you guys go. There you guys go. There is something in my eye. Yay. I've always wanted to have a forever world, but I don't have any friends to play it with. That's fair. You know, I play my forever world by myself. Although a lot of servers I play on, if I'm being honest, end up being my own solo world. There's a creeper right there. I had no clue. So I totally get wanting to be able to play with other people and all that. But if you can find some joy in the things you do, I'm intending to invite people on my world at some point in time, just to do like a couple of quick builds or something. But I have no clue when that might be, if ever. You know, like I would like to. I think there's a lot of cool people that I could have on here as a guest to do a quick build or something. But I don't know when that'll be. We'll just have to wait and see. Can I join you? Sadly, not. I don't have this set up as a server. But I will eventually have a server that you guys will be able to play on. We'll have to wait and see. I was waiting for you to vote. Hello, Bready girl. Hello, hello. All right, I think everybody's in. We will do... Okay. We will go get a cat here in a second. I know I was waiting... I was doing the same, though. I don't blame you. It's easy to try to wait out the opponent. Doesn't matter, I just friend you and then I can join. I play Java, so we don't have a friend system here. Okay, what's in here? Oh, we don't need potatoes. We got those. We'll leave the snow. I can get snow later. Okay, what cat do we want? I don't really like the orange cat. I'm not gonna lie. I saw a jelly cat somewhere over here. Do we still have the jelly cat over here? That's the cat I want. Jelly. I could have swore there was a jelly cat. You remind me of one of my friends, bro. Oh, thank you, I think. I'll take it as a compliment. If they're your friend, they're probably pretty cool. It looks like you when I first met him. I thought he was you. That's crazy. The amount of doppelgangers out there, dude, it's scary. There's a lot of them. Okay, that one's not bad. I'm very particular about my cats. Oh, I need these. So sorry, sirs. But, it's mine. Bye-bye. Okay, cats. Right, cats. We gotta make a decision. I'll take you. Come here. Please. What do you mean you're gonna run away? Come on. Fine, I'll take you. There's a cat over here, right? No, I'm just blind. Okay. Cat. Cat, come here. Come here. Come here. Search up a picture of Grian and the YouTuber, the two cats, Ralph and Tom. They're literally the same person. I'll do that after stream. Grian, like, I don't know how to explain it, but he looks exactly how I imagined he would before I had even seen his face. Okay, we're taking you. Please? Cats hate me in Minecraft. I don't know what's with it. One. Just one. It took just one. Okay. Well. Congratulations. That was 5 or less. just one fish. What's a ghast's favorite country? I don't know. What is a ghast's favorite country? The Netherlands. Ah. That would do it. That would make sense. Can you get over here? I want you to love me. I'm going to make you love me. Oh, okay. You guys are gonna have a baby now. I've determined. Don't ask me how I determine these things, but I just do. There's another cat. I'll take it. I don't really care for it because it's ugly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to any yellow, orange-ish cat lovers out there. But your cat is ugly. Specifically the Minecraft variant. Okay, in real life, they're not so bad. Minecraft, they just... I don't know how to describe it. Did you know Mumbo doesn't have a beard? Yes. Well, he sort of has like a little bit of a stubble growing now, from what I've heard, but he doesn't, yeah, he doesn't have really any facial hair. I think he's got like, although for some reason I wanted to say I saw a picture of him in a mustache. I could be incorrect there. I'm just gonna jump you. Oh my goodness. You know what? I have enough to breed these cats, yeah. We have so many. Oh my goodness, we got so many cats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cats. Have you seen the new Hermitcraft? I haven't seen any of the newest episodes. I haven't really had much time, sadly. But I love Hermitcraft. Favorite Minecraft series probably out there, in all honesty. 6 cats from 10 fish. Yeah, I mean, you could argue technically. I mean, some of them were I had to breed to get, but I mean, those took 2 fish each then, so. Kind of crazy. I thought cats were a lot harder to tame, but apparently I was wrong. Ooh, igloo! I got way too excited about that. I'm sorry. These are just one of those weird structures that are very rare, but they're kind of cool. You know what? Just do what you want to do. Parrots are usually the most greedy. Oh my goodness. Parrots are the worst. Parrots are actually the worst. Can you not walk in front of me when I'm breaking stuff? Cats are cats. They're just cats. Okay, Gapple. Trying to clean my inventory. Alright, let's go, cats. We got a job to do. If I could get you in Hermitcraft, would you join? I don't know if I'm good enough for Hermitcraft. And that sounds really depressing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it would be a huge honor. But I don't know if I'm a good fit. That's like the ultimate dream would be to be in an SMP the size of Hermitcraft. Like, that's free content in and of itself. It's, you know, it's the top dog. Everybody looks to Hermitcraft for inspiration and ideas, and, you know, I think that's really cool. But I'm not that. Like, I'm just not that guy. But, you know, I'd be stupid to say no. For all the reasons I just stated. I'd be very, very stupid to say I would not join. I'd have to restructure a lot of my schedule for time commitment's sake, but SMPs in general, I definitely have kind of changed my stance on this over the last couple of months, because it used to be I really wasn't all that interested in being in an SMP again. Do I have any leads? I don't have any leads. Okay. Let's rock and roll, kitties. You know, I've changed my tune on it a little bit. I've been in SMPs before. I'm tired of small SMPs that are poorly managed. And I have really lumped in all SMPs in the past on that. Oh. Thank you for the feather. You're so kind. You know, SMPs aren't all bad. You just gotta find ones that are managed by people who actually know what they're doing and want the SMP to succeed beyond one season. That's the SMP you want. And so that's really what I'm looking for, is just an SMP that's managed. Somebody actually knows what they're doing. And can you guys, like, there we go. So they're only gonna teleport on land. Yes or no? I thought I already said I would probably say yes, but I mean, I'll make it abundantly clear. I would probably say yes. Like, it's just, I don't think it would ever happen, is the other thing. Like, the hypothetical in of itself, if the invite randomly appeared, yeah, sure, would do it, yes. But, I mean, the reality is, I'm not buddy-buddy with anybody in that space, really. And that's okay. What are you doing? We're on an adventure right now. We're actually about to start heading home. Because I've got a bunch of cats that I didn't have before. And I need to make sure I get them all home. And we've also been streaming for a couple hours, but it's been a lot of fun, regardless. Bro, I'm gonna get you in. All I have to do is comment on every channel they post for everyone in there. Don't annoy them. Don't do that. I appreciate the thought. I do. Honestly, the best thing anyone can do if you guys want to see me, like, go beyond where I am, all you gotta do, watch the streams, watch the videos, and if you see something in it, anything that made it not good, or if you notice something that could have been better, if you tell me that, I will fix it. And that's the best way anybody can help me. Because truthfully, like, even for example, like thumbnails, if you guys see one of my thumbnails and you're just, like, kind of not at all enticed about it, be honest. Like, just tell me. It will not hurt my feelings, because I'll know you guys are telling me the truth because you want what's better for me. So when somebody gives me feedback, it doesn't hurt my feelings. Collabs are definitely important. That's how you get to know people. And I've got some that I want to do. I have some ideas for some collabs. It's just about planning it first and foremost, getting time to do it with the other person, and then actually doing it. But I have a couple that I would like to do at some point. Let's go up here. Maybe with me, I have a mic. We'll have to wait and see on that. I don't know what we would do together is the thing. Usually I try to pick something for a collab. What I like to do is, I like to pick something that that person is either known for or that I'm known for, but put a twist on it that they would enjoy as well. So, you know, for me, for example, I think I'm probably known kind of more so for the cozy vibes right now, but I can get a little chaotic if I need to. I can be unhinged. I'm known for building. I'm known for playing the game extraordinarily slowly. So what would be an interesting twist on that? And what would that look like with somebody else as well? What in the world? Is it even down there? I'm not gonna dig, and if it is down there, I'm not gonna, like, go, but No, it's not even down there. It is not even down there. There is a trial chamber, though. That's just weird. It's not supposed to generate a trapdoor unless there's something underneath it. So the terrain overwrote the igloo. Huh. Build battle? Possibly. I don't really do mini game content anymore, but we might be able to do something. We'll just have to kind of wait and see. It's been a while since I've done any content outside of Forever World videos right now. But I do want to start doing more collabs at some point. Hello, Bullets. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Coral, hi. Thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate you, dude. I personally don't really take too much notice of the thumbnail. I'm already going to watch you. I appreciate that. Thank you. You need new people who watch because of the thumbnails to give you feedback. Yes, that's probably true. But it's good to know because what that tells me, Nathan, is if you were scrolling on YouTube, it helps to see if you saw a thumbnail from me, you would know it's me because of my character, for example. Which is why a lot of people watch Grian or Mumbo or any of the hermits, really. You know, all of them do a great job at personal branding. So that tells me at least that is something I should continue doing, is keeping the branding up. Okay, I messed that up. Hang on. There we go. What do you do in your Forever World? I build predominantly. That's kind of the big thing I do. I haven't even been to the Nether yet, but I'm on day number 444. Not even gone to the Nether. So you know, that's a thing. That is a thing. But you know, with it never ending, I don't have to rush through all the motions in order to make progress. You know, I can actually kind of show you guys here. I'm gonna turn off shaders for a second. I don't know if you can see it. Hang on, where is it? It's so far away we actually can't see it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was gonna show you guys the base from here, but I've been building something pretty big out there, and I'm gonna continue doing big things like that. Slime says hi. Hey, well, hello, Anuki. It's good to see you. Tell Tack I said hello back. It's good to see you guys. You need to make more interesting titles. I definitely agree with that. My title game is not on point. It could be a lot better. King, you're not wearing your flannel. This feels like an April Fool's joke if it was April Fool's. Yeah, I'm not wearing it, am I? It's cold. Or hot, sorry. It's hot. It's very hot lately. So I've not been wearing it. It's behind me, though. I don't have it on. That's okay. Building is cool. Like, instead of saying working on my base, say working on the wall against the server rebels. Yeah, I definitely agree. Generic titles don't do much for you. You need to be specific, but you don't want to be misleading either. For example, today, well, a couple days ago, I was working on the Forever World episode coming up soon. This weekend. And I was struggling with it because my original idea was it was going to be about building the forge. But I didn't build the entire forge in that video, so I felt like it was disingenuous to just outright say I built a forge in Minecraft, or I built a massive forge in Minecraft. Some sort of buzzword in there, you know. There wasn't much I could do with that, so I kept kind of cycling between titles until I found something that felt genuine but still click-worthy. I'm more so concerned about the thumbnails, because that'll stop your click. The title will do the job elsewhere. You know, everybody still looks at the title, but they need to see the thumbnail first, so. Gotta go. Thanks for talking. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you, Scrap. I like playing Minecraft more with people, but all my friends on PS5 or PC all don't play Minecraft, so yeah, oof. I felt that. I don't have a ton of friends who really play Minecraft a ton, and the ones I do, they just don't really have time to play worlds with me. I started a small little world with one of my friends, and it was a lot of fun. But we haven't had a chance to play on it again in probably about a month. Back in the day, you just had title, no good thumbnails. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. I miss that to a certain degree. I miss when YouTube wasn't about winning. And it was just about doing stuff because you wanted to, and people watched it because they wanted to. Now it's all about making the best title, the best thumbnail, redoing your titles and thumbnails every 3 months so that you get the maximum amount of clicks, and you make whatever video does well, not the video that you want to make, and all these other things. And like, I don't mind that. It's just, it's become a rat race. And that was kind of the whole neat thing about YouTube, was it wasn't the rat race. You know? I miss that. I really do. I know I wasn't ever creating content in that space. But I really wish we had... I wish we had that back to a certain degree. It's just everybody wants to be a YouTuber now, so you have to do those things in order to get noticed. But it just means that you gotta sacrifice quality somewhere, and it can't be in your packaging. And that really sucks. 2015 YouTube Dutch community was amazing. It was peak in my country. Ooh, nice. I remember watching Minecraft content like all the time. 2015 to 2018 was kind of the time I was really active on Minecraft YouTube. Just watching anything and everything that I could. I mean, I consumed so much YouTube content. It wasn't even funny. But it was fun. I mean, that's just how I passed my time. I kind of miss that, though. It used to be you'd also, like, get a lot of Minecraft parodies and all that kind of stuff. I gotta try to find a way to get all these cats across an ocean, because they don't want to swim. I never watched Minecraft. I just started playing a couple months ago, so not the best at building, but learning. Hey, nice. It takes a little bit of practice, but, you know, I've found that for me, it's never ending. You're always learning new things, and that's kind of the beauty of it. You know, I've never done gradients before, but I've started just recently, and oh my goodness, game changer. Builds look so much more full, but at the same time, it's trying to think how I'm gonna take them all across. Let's just stuff one of them in the boat. Come on, just somebody get in the boat. I don't even care who. Okay, you're in the boat. Everybody, just follow me. Okay, I don't know if they'll teleport or not. For whatever reason, they haven't been. If I get off the boat, will they teleport? No? We'll see if they teleport when we get up to this land up here. Probably not, but it's worth a try. I'm so hyped for my game reveal teaser coming out. Nice. When is that supposed to happen, Spicy? Okay, they did. Good. I'm missing a kitten. Well, I have a kitten back here. Oh, they're not kittens anymore. Okay. Well, that would do it. I think I'm still missing a cat, but it's whatever at this point. We've got enough of them. I can afford to lose a few. I'm unsure on when I want to announce it. That's fair. It's a tough thing to balance between announcing too early and too late. You know, you want that perfect time window where everybody's excited about the game and that excitement doesn't die out before it releases, but it's not so late that people don't think about saving for it. I'm low-key thinking to wait until I have a fully playable demo. That's a good idea. It means that you can hand something directly into them the second that they're definitely not gonna be following me by now. You'll have something directly playable the second that they see the game, which is good. So I think that's a good idea, Spicy. Is Minecraft better with or without mods in your opinion? Quality of life mods, I would say it's better with those. But I don't like playing with mods that change the game in its entirety. You know, I don't like mods that add new blocks, mobs, armor, and mechanics. You know, it's okay if you do enjoy those things. It's just I personally don't. But these quality of life mods, for example, I'm using shaders, which is eventually going to be a vanilla Minecraft thing. But I've also got sound packs so that when I scroll through my inventory, it has different sounds. My armor bar is modded. My hunger bar is modded. But it's just small little tweaks that make the game have a little bit more information visible, or it's just ease of access, really. Yeah, those cats are long gone. I'm not sure I'm going back for them. I have one mod with armor, but I have almost every armor, but only to put on stands. Okay, I see. That's fair. Yeah, I don't mind trying modded occasionally. I've just never been able to stay in it long term. But I respect people who enjoy it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I was like 99% done with it. Then I kind of forgot about it until I was watching the Stardew Valley 10-year anniversary video a bit ago, when I got so many new ideas and realized, oh yeah, I have a game in the works. So we scrapped the old build. Okay, I see. Yeah, that Stardew Valley 10-year thing was awesome. I'm excited to see what Concerned Ape does with Stardew. It's a really exciting thing. Emerald armor, amethyst armor, so cool to have in your base, but I don't use them. Only diamond armor, still need to go to the nether. That's fair. Yeah. I mean, having them as decorations especially is cool, I think. Like, amethyst armor would look so, so cool. I can't imagine actually using it as an armor type in the game. That's the only thing. It would have to have a special property of some sort to even make it worth it. Even if it was just, it plays little jingle jangle sounds when you walk around, because amethyst does that all the time. It is getting hot. I'm sorry. It is a little toasty right now. What time is it? 9:38. Okay, that's not bad. Can I sleep? Please sleep. There we go. Okay, and then I really quickly want to see when the ads are going to play next, because I want to make sure that we don't get hit with those. Dismiss that. There we go. Okay, we've got enough time, I think. I'll hold off on a delay on that. Oh, you tried to drop me. Thank you. Appreciate that. Talking to a Minecraft cat. Okay, let's go. West, yeah, west. There we go. It's a completely new game. Only our standout idea, aka our characters, rapid onset, dystonia, Parkinsonism, is still there. Cool. So what genre is it, or is it the same genre but like new I guess what do you call it? New mechanics. There is also a skulk armor that with your armor that. There's also a skulk armor with armor you can see chests to the ground. It looks so cool. Ooh, fancy. Out of all the cats you could have saved, you got the ugly yellow one you didn't want. Yeah. This is unfortunate, truly. But a man's got to do what a man's got to do, and I have adopted a cat. Is it, chat, can I use this Minecraft cat as there is somehow? Like, I don't think we're gonna be able to do much with this one. I'm gonna be so real. There's not much to save here. I'm gonna go back at some point probably and just go get them, but I'm gonna bring a ton of leads and make sure we have all the cats. We added a partner mechanic and a rapid onset dystonia, Parkinsonism, RDP perception meter. Nice. Okay. Partner mechanics a W. Always a fun thing, in my opinion. It's one of the things I'm really excited about in a lot of games, because I live for slice of life, anything, something that feels like something that is being lived either by the player or by the character that the player is playing. You know, that is just such an important piece, is the lifelikeness, and it always makes me excited. When you have more features that add that slice of life kind of content where it's like, oh, you can talk to people, and the more you talk to them, the more you learn, or you can riz them up later, you can give them gifts, and they'll have dynamic responses to those gifts based on what they like, and generally things like that. It's very nice. Instead of a third-person shooter, it's not third-person shooter, psychological horror survival. A post-game content is like Stardew Valley, but third person over the shoulder. Okay. Now. Okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Post-game content is a W as well, because that's long-term stuff. That's stuff people will play a long time. That's one thing I struggle with on a lot of games. Once you get through it once, there's not much reason to continue playing. So it's nice to see when developers add things that are kind of more long-term, big stuff that you can mess around with. I don't know. Our main guys. Why did we do that? Okay. Anyway, our main guy starts out cold towards his partner, and when his RDP flares up, he doesn't want her help. By the end, he likes her help and warmth. Nice. So you got a good, clean story arc. Very clear beginning end sort of deal there. At least main story wise. I'm sure there's probably like side quests or something like that. And of course, there's always the opportunity of adding expanded content later if you wanted. I don't know what all your plans are here, so I'm just kind of yapping. Game dev is fun. I need to get back into mine. I'm almost to the point where I think I'm actually gonna do something. I've started to like break down all the pieces, and I'm gonna build a main menu. That's the first project. If I can build a main menu, I can surely figure out the rest of the game. And we have a main antagonist and side antagonist. Okay, so you've got the main part of, well, you got the main meat of the story already. Now it's just a matter of filling in whatever you need to fill in to get the playtime that you want. If you don't already have that, you might already. We're about 1,000 blocks from home. It'll be just a minute, guys. A long minute. We should be able to see our base from here, though. Hang on. There it is. So we've got that way out there. We've also explored out west, which was really good. We got to see a lot of cool things. I don't know what we're going to build after this next build, but we've got some ideas. We've got some places that we've explored, and who knows, I may run into something completely different here. A hot minute, as the kids say these days. They do indeed say hot minute, I think. Do they still say that? I don't know. What's the difference between a hot minute and a cold minute? I am a little curious on that one. I think so. Okay. So long as they're still saying it, because that one's a good one. I'll accept that saying. It is hot. I took a shower right before stream. And then I started stream. And now I am sweating in a puddle. when I'm done. Oh, I forgot my coffee. What time is it? It's almost 10. Is it reasonable to drink coffee at 10 p.m.? Like, I'm probably gonna be up until 3 a.m. at minimum, so that's... Let's see, 12 plus 4. That's 6 hours. No, wait, I'm sorry. 5 hours. Now that we have voice acting, scripts, etc., and now the pure game needs to be finished. I've already decided no DLCs. With that being said, I do have a few sequel ideas, pure ideas. One thing concrete is with every game, post-content will be different. So for PT2, probably a roguelike or friend slop game mode. Friend slop is amazing. I love friend slop. Oh my goodness. I don't say bro or woot or any of those things. I do say bro, bruh. I say those a lot. I say Riz. I'm kind of a fan of that one, but I kind of use it ironically as well. Only because it's short for charisma, so I can get behind that one. It has a purpose. I'm on coffee ban right now. Ooh. Are they doing heart tests on? That's a personal question. I don't need to ask you that. I'm sorry though. Coffee is a hard thing to avoid, at least for me. I say 6'7". That's crazy. It's wild, even. Coffee sucks is crazy. I'm sorry. I can't get behind that. Coffee hate does not stand. Although I really just like it because I need the caffeine. It helps me focus. Like, I lock in when I'm caffeinated. I lock in. Oh my goodness. I do 6'7" sometimes. It's funny because people hate it. If nobody hated it, it wouldn't be funny anymore and no one would say it. That's a good point. That is a very good point. That is actually a really, really good point. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm like getting blasted right now. My computer, it is putting out some serious heat. And it's coming up from my desk. And then from behind me, I've got the ceiling fan blowing. And it's super cool air. So I'm like getting the worst of both worlds. On top of that, I'm wearing jeans and I'm pretty sure they're soaked. They're soaked in sweat. I should clarify that because that could be misunderstood in a couple of ways. My audio keeps going out of sync even after refreshing stream. Yeah, it's not just you. Hang on. Check. There we go. Thank you, Nathan. That probably happened when the lag spike happened earlier. It probably desynced there. Focusrites are really bad about that. It's a known issue. They just don't care, I think. Some of it is also I don't know how they would necessarily fix it. So I just need to do a better job at keeping up on it. But thank you for letting me know. Okay, we did some exploring. We got some cool stuff. And we found a lot of cool places. So that'll help us out a little later. I know we've been doing like no progress whatsoever the last couple of streams, and I apologize for that. We will be getting back to progress soon. Where's my cat? Come on. Don't be an idiot. Come on. Where are you? Come on. Up. I swear. Okay, I'm putting this cat on a leash. Where are you? Follow me. We will be getting back to cooler things, though. I do promise that. Once this next Forever World video is out, you guys can expect to see the volcano going up. We'll be working more on the forge. We've got mine shafts to build. I've just been hesitant to do that stuff because I've been behind so far on this episode that I didn't want to make a ton of progress and then try to have to explain it again, because we're already... I think the first 5 minutes is me basically trying to catch everybody up to speed on what we've done. So I didn't want to have to do that again for the next episode. So, yeah. Anyway, appreciate you guys for sticking with me through all of that. That was probably boring, but it was fun for me. I enjoyed the talking. It was a lot of good stuff. We'll be back again on hopefully Sunday, if all goes to plan. It is, well, actually, wait, is Sunday Easter? It is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not gonna stream Sunday. I'm not gonna stream Sunday. I'll be back Tuesday, the 7th. So, keep your eyes peeled for that. I appreciate you guys. Daniel, hello, welcome on in. Unfortunately, caught us just as we're getting ready to wrap up stream, but I appreciate you for popping in. Easter Sunday, heck yeah. Bye-bye. So we got cats. That's what we did. Well, we got one cat. The rest of them are somewhere out in the middle of the ocean. We'll go get them another time. I appreciate everybody for being here, genuinely. You guys, amazing. Can't say it enough. I appreciate y'all. We will be back again, like I said, Tuesday. So keep your eyes peeled. We're gonna rate it, somebody. I haven't gotten to see who's live yet, so bear with me while we do that. Ooh, who do we want to say hello to? Who do we want to say hello to? How are you gonna... It looks like he's got some time left on him. Let's go say hi to Leon. I loved his April Fool's video. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Cool dude, though. So we're gonna go say hello to the one and only Leon69 Yeet Dab. Hop in the raid, get some free channel points, meet a cool streamer along the way, and I promise I'll see you guys again very, very soon. That's it. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.